The boy saw 3 enemy soldiers. He could only hide in a tree hole. Suddenly a viper appeared. He held his breath, afraid to make a sound. The 3 soldiers finally left, but he saw his home burned. He could only run deep into the forest. The boy did not know how long he walked. His body was full of wounds. When he was hungry, he ate wild fruits. When he was thirsty, he drank rain from the sky. Sometimes enemy shells fell nearby. After a few days, the exhausted boy fainted. Unexpectedly, he met the Red Army. They brought the weak boy back to camp. At that moment, he was very afraid. After that, the commander shook his hand and praised him as a strong boy. The boy soon blended in here and wanted to become a soldier. Hearing this, the army made him a small uniform. The next day, the commander called him to get up. The boy tried hard to put on the uniform. The officer lit a match to time him, to see how long it would take him to get dressed. All the matches burned out. The boy finally put on his clothes. He happily ran around the camp. Just then, German bombers came. The officer protected the boy in time. After the bombing, many soldiers were injured. The boy began to realize the cruelty of war. Then he ran into the tent, picked up a cup of water and handed it to a wounded soldier. Even though he could not read, he volunteered to read letters for blind soldiers. He stood in the center of the tent and began to sing. The singing brought tears to the eyes of the soldiers. From then on, the boy made up his mind to become a real soldier. He shaved like an adult and saluted every soldier passing by. The soldiers laughed. They accepted the boy. Soon he received his first mission, to deliver letters to the soldiers. The soldiers liked this lovely boy. One soldier even danced for him. The boy was very happy. The next day, the boy came again to deliver letters, but the soldier who danced had already died. The boy slowly took off his hat, then walked away sadly. This 6-year-old little soldier played with binoculars. Suddenly he saw not far away in a haystack a pair of boots moving. Even at a young age, he realized the danger and quickly ran back to tell the soldiers in camp. They did not ignore the boy. They took him through the woods to that field. The little boy hid aside and observed secretly. The soldiers lit the haystack. Soon enemy scouts rushed out. The soldiers immediately opened fire. In the chaos, the enemies were subdued. The boy walked into the thick fog and dragged out a backpack with a radio. It was used to provide bombing coordinates for the Air Force. The boy had completed an excellent task, but he did not feel proud. Enemy launched a fierce attack. The boy dragged ammo boxes in the trench, delivering bullets to comrades. Facing explosions, the boy showed no fear, but the veteran ordered him back to base. The boy also wanted to fight, but the veteran told him, a qualified soldier must obey orders. The boy saluted him and left. When he returned to headquarters, he heard the communication line had been cut. The boy rushed out again. He crawled along the wire, then climbed out of the trench, crawled across the battlefield, and reconnected the broken wire. Communication was finally restored. The general heard of the boy's deeds and awarded him a Medal of Honor. Do you think war is good for children? Please comment.